Good evening and welcome to the Oliveboard platform. My name is Marush Sharma, your logical reasoning expert, and we are here today to continue our practice set series with one change. That change is no fear of the vendor change. So, no matter whatever happens, our aim, our sole purpose has to be dedicated preparation of SSC CGL, and that is what we are here for. That is what we are doing. So if you are new to this platform, hit the subscribe button right away. Please subscribe to this channel. It is actually making a difference. Thank you so much. I bow down before you because when I had last said it, a lot of students have taken it seriously and have actually done that. That actually makes a big difference, guys. It might not to you, but it does leave a huge impact on us, on our hard work, on our preparation, because it straight away gives us a motivation that yes, we are interested. Also hit the like button and engage as much as possible during the live session and even after the live session, right? Because you know it's very fun when after you take the session and you go back to the comment section and you see that okay, your students have interacted, they've given you positive feedback or maybe constructive feedback where you can work upon. So you already know, I don't have to rely on my seniors to tell me that, you know, Marut, you're doing this wrong and maybe you can improve. My students, my direct consumers can tell me that yes sir, I think we can do this better, so that my requirements are met. So at Oliveboard, we are taking care of complete customization for our children, for our students, and that is what we are here for. So use this benefit, this opportunity as much as you can, right? Do hit the like button, share this video across platforms where you may be a part of, platforms like Telegram, WhatsApp channels, even groups of other platforms maybe where students are a part of preparation of SSC, railways, banking, any other examination, and these videos may benefit them. So do that. Pass it on, you know, watch one, pass to three. So do that so that it improves. It is a best thing for everybody. On that wonderful note, I'll start the session today. But before I start, okay, yeah, let's start. Let's not waste further time. I have few pointers to share with you, which I'll be doing while we are inside the video. Hi Srividya, good evening. How are you? Hi Meghala, hi Bhavna. Good evening, bacha. Let's start. Okay, so I'll set up the timer. Some questions are very easy, some questions are mixed. Some new types of questions will also be visible. I'm great, Srividya. I'm great. Perfectly fine. Thank you for asking. Okay, very good. That was pretty quick. So we need to see which word cannot be formed from beautiful. So it's clearly visible. Fuelbeatable. Oh, we have timers. We have a timer today on time. Okay, I'll have to stop the voice. So able, able, foul, foul. Option D will be the right answer here. Because of the absence of O. Okay. Some students in haste give me answer A, B, C or C before they don't read this. That is where things go wrong. Okay. Should we change? Should we stop the voice? Yeah, I think that tring sound can be disturbing. Next. Oh, interesting. I'll give you 50. Question is pretty easy actually. Okay, that's pretty quick. Very good. Good. Okay, let's discuss it right away then. Here, if you observe, this looks like a question of series, but is actually a question of figure analogy. A very common topic in CGL Tier 2. Tier 1 you don't see it more often, but the mains examination Tier 2 you often see questions based on figure analogy. Now here what is happening is the way this is related to this, you need to find this will be related to what. Okay. Now if you see here, there is a movement of clockwise, so one step clockwise and it is doubling. One step clockwise it is doubling. One step clockwise, if it was double, single, double, single. Very easy movement. So alpha at the rate will come here, it will become twice. So that will eliminate this option and this option altogether. We have only two options, and this will go here and become twice again. So we have two exponent signs. So option A is the clear cut answer here and nothing else. So your answer is option A. Done. Next. Easy. Yeah, Srividya, I know. That is why the excited. How are you today? As soon as I saw your name, I immediately clicked that yes, this is my old student. And it's very sweet of you to still remember me. I always remember my students. I never miss it. Okay, let's try this. So how is B related to E? How is B related to E? Just plot this much. So B at the rate C, quickly draw this. B very fast here, after you practice well, of course. So B is the brother of C. C at the rate, C ampersand D, C is the father of D. D hash E, D hash E, D is the daughter of E. So E is the wife here. How is B related to E? It's brother-in-law. That is husband's brother. Option C is the right answer. Option C is the right answer. Next. You need to figure the odd one out, I believe. Yes. Devar or Jeth. Yeah, correct. Bhavna, absolutely right. Now, when I teach figure classification, I often say that there's a single rule here, single golden rule that, or not rule, I would say, single golden logic is that classification based figure based classification is always almost very easy. The questions are so much so that it seems goofy sometimes. You are like, how can this be a logic? But they do that, and that creates a confusion in your head which can actually waste your time. If you see, there's a very simple logic. 2 lines inside, 1 line outside, 2 lines inside, 1 line outside, 2 lines inside, 1 line outside. This is not following here. So option D is my correct answer. Obviously there is some problem, so I'll just rectify that for you before it creates some further issue. So my answer is option D. Okay, next. Correct, Argamita. Absolutely right. Good job. Okay, I would want to know the logic here. Why are you saying D? More interested in that. See, if you write the place values, things might seem to be more clearer. Okay, so this is 5, this is 14, this is 7, this is 8. 5, 14, 7, 12, 9, 19 and 8. And you look at this. There is some alternating pattern between 1 and 0. If this is odd, this is 1. If this is even, this is 0. If this is odd, 1, even 0. Odd, odd, 1, 1, even 0. So as simple as that. The odd places are 1 and the even places are 0. It's a very simple logic, but catching it becomes a task. So for Sanskrit, I'll have 1, 1, 1. This is 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Right? Is it right? Am I doing something wrong? SAN 14, S 19, 18, sorry, my bad. 0, 1, 0. So it is option D. Good job, guys. Very good. Next. Correct, Meghala. Absolutely right. Very good. Okay. So let's just they see that which will represent the correct equation. You just quickly swap and find your answer. Be quick at this, okay? So into and plus. So 18, where is the division sign? Divide means minus, plus means divide. Plus means divide. So this is 5. Minus is into. There is no minus sign here. So we'll have 18 plus 25 divided by 5 minus 7 plus 11. This is 5. This is 23 plus 4 is 27. Option A is the right one. Okay. Next. Lucky questions. Okay, try this. Correct. Okay, I am getting multiple answers here. What is the probable logic? Tell me the logic. Let's see. What is the logic you guys are getting? Correct. So it's a very simple thing. Into 1 plus 1. This is into 2 plus 2. Okay, and this is into 4 plus 4. Is it? Sorry, into 5 plus 5. So this has to be into 3 plus 3 and this one will give you into 4 plus 4. So 88 into 3 is going to be 4 plus 3, 7, or unit digit is going to have 7. So 267 is the right answer. Okay, 88 into 3, so 8 into 11 into 3, 24 into 3, 264 plus 3, 267. Option A is the absolute correct answer. Good job, guys. Very good. Excellent. A very common logic. Okay, 40 seconds were more than sufficient. Ranking. Correct, very good. Do hit the like button, guys, if you're liking the video, if you are enjoying the content, if you're having fun, just hit the like button. Okay, in a row of 50 students, A is 14th from the left and B is 10th from the right. Okay, A is in a row of 50 students, A is 14th from the left, B is 10th from the right. How many students are there between A and C? If C is 4th to the left of B, so 4th means, now this is a tricky question, 4th means you add 4, so this becomes 14th from the right. Okay, so then it's not a problem. So this is 14 and 14, 28. Reduce 28 from 50, you get 22. So option B is the absolute correct answer. Okay, next. Historian, male, female. Go for the best representation. Correct, absolutely right, very good. So the best representation is option A, wherein this represents the historian, the one in the middle, and either of them can be male and female. There will be no parts common between males and females, so you will never do that. Okay, this question is same like doctor, male, female, one and the same thing. Now some students often question me that what about this region? Don't go for exact representation every time. It often does not represent anything. It simply means that some males are historians, some females are historians, some historians are males, some historians are females. That's it, and no relation between males and females. It's as simple as that. Don't overthink here. Venn diagram based questions, the only biggest problem we have is we overthink a lot. And that is where we end up losing our score. Yes. Okay. So what exactly is happening here? In your figure, the internal triangle is going a different way and the external line is going a different way. Check it clearly. Okay, I'm getting multiple answers here. Kishore, I believe you will have to recheck once. Or maybe you are right. Oh, no, that is not possible at all. Kishore, D is not possible. This is not D, beta. This is D. There is some formatting issue, that is why this has happened. This is A, B, C, D. Okay, now here if you observe this, the triangle is simply going 90 degree clockwise, clockwise, clockwise. So where is your triangle going to be? It is going to be facing this direction. Both these are incorrect options. They are gone. So C and D can never be correct. And now this figure is going 90 degree anti-clockwise, so gone. So it will go this way, which is option A. So option A is the clear answer here. There is no other opponent. Correct. Yes, Kishore, correct. Good job. Bhavna, absolutely right. Very good. All my students are very sharp, huh? Probably you guys don't need me. Yes. This one can trouble you. How many quadrilaterals are there? They're asking. Manual counting is the only answer here. Manual counting is the only answer. Okay, let's check this. So we have 1, 2. So this is 3. 1 plus 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is 4. Okay. So 1, 2, whole 1, 3, and this is 4. This much is clear. We have 4 already here. Now, if you observe carefully, this is 5. Okay, this is 6, and the whole one, complete one, is 7. So we have 3 more here, and then it becomes difficult for students to find more. That is where it gets more interesting. A quadrilateral need not be a rectangle or a square. A quadrilateral can be anything which has 4 sides and it's a closed figure. Now, if you observe this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 more here, and I think that's about it. Can you find any more? I don't think so. Oh no, we can. Sorry. So we can find 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a total of, I believe, 11 quadrilaterals are there in the figure. Option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. Okay. Clear? Next. Paper cutting and folding. Guys, hit the like button. Number of people who are watching the video, number of likes should be at least equal. I have got to know that you guys love maths, so I believe let's not have a mismatch. We should have a matching number of viewers and number of likes, right? Okay, that was pretty quick, and I think this is very easy. So by symmetry alone, you will be able to figure out. No. Saurabh, this is not D beta. Don't get confused. This is happening because of formatting issue. Because I am converting my PPTs into PDFs. That is why this is happening. This is surely not D. Okay. I'll rewrite it here for you. This is option B. This is option C. This is option D. Now you tell me whether your option D will be possible. See, so the fold has been in the middle and this is a cut. Okay, highlight cut. When I open it first on the top, I'll have a square which is highlighted on the top right corner, correct? On the top right corner. So this is not the answer. This is possible. This is also not the answer. Okay, so A and C are possible. Next, when I open it this way and that way, I'll get a flip here. So this is how it is, and this will be also flipped. Yeah, so this is also incorrect. I think this is the absolute correct answer. Option C is the right answer. I think Saurabh, you said D because there was D written here. I can assume that. I can get it. Okay, correct. Good job. Very good, guys. Next. This is an old previous year question basically. Only that the pattern seems to be difficult, but if you observe it carefully, you will get it. Correct, absolutely right. Very good. Srividya Naveen, absolutely correct. It's a clear-cut case. Hi Mitali, good evening. Good Meghala. Option A is the clear answer here. There are variations which you need to see If you see here, your main basic figure is a triangle which is coming below and is partially folding upwards, forming like a W. Okay, which is happening here. But here, if you see, this is forming your partial W. This is also forming a W, but then there is no continuating line here. See, there is a gap here. There has to be a gap here each time. So option B is rejected straight away. Also, if you observe this, the lower portion here, okay, there is only a partial line. It's touching in the end like here. This is a very small unit, so this is gone. This is a different unit altogether. This is not matching only. You can observe it and reject it. And here also there is a full line, which is I think not the case. So this is also rejected. So option A becomes my correct answer. Next. Silog, but pretty easy. No, my students are very adamant. They are like, we won't like your session until you do something greatly different. Yeah? Okay, I'll try that. Okay, let's see. This one is pretty easy, I believe, hopefully. So no leaves are green. No leaves are green. All fruits are greens. All fruits are green. Some sweets are fruits. Some sweets are fruits. No leaves are fruits. Absolutely right. Correct. All sweets are greens. No. All sweets are greens is a possibility, could have been right, but otherwise no. Some leaves can be greens. No, not at all. Not possible. So only one follows. Only conclusion one follows. Option D is the right answer. Next. Statement assumption. Do this carefully, guys. I'll give you 50 seconds to read, or 50 seconds seems to be less here. I think you can take a minute. As of now, at this stage, read it carefully and decide. Take some time with critical reasoning because it is becoming a very nuisance creating part for a lot of my students. Yesterday in the railway paper, I had explained it to you what assumptions are. So think on those lines. This is very easy. Very easy. Okay, okay. I'm getting very mixed answers. Okay. I'm getting mixed responses. I was assuming that this will be pretty simple for all of you. Mostly, some of you are pretty right. You are correct. Thank you, Priya. Now, I'll repeat again. When I say the word assumptions, a lot of you attempt these questions like conclusions. For a lot of you, you have set up a mold in your head, M-O-U-L-D, not the fungus. A mold in your head wherein you have presumed that no matter what this word is, I am going to solve the question with a certain set of rules and each of those rules is the same. And that is the biggest trap, biggest problem which you put yourself into for critical reasoning. Maybe at tier 1 level it may not be as important, but we are not here for tier 1 alone. We are preparing for tier 2 also. Okay. And for SSC exams, for railway exams, for any exams, if you're sitting here, if you're on this channel, you have to be very, very thorough with critical reasoning, because this is the importance of critical reasoning is rising day by day. Okay, and it is going to create a havoc in students' lives. So be clear about this. This word holds a lot of importance. If there is a conclusion, your thought process changes. If it is inference, thought process changes. If it is an argument, thought process changes. If it is an assumption, thought process changes, and course of action, thought process changes. For each different set of word, your thought process has to change. Point number one. Point number two. Whenever I say assumptions, these assumptions are not your assumptions. Your means not as from a reader's perspective. If I am reading this from a reader's perspective, this is not, it cannot be my assumption. So what you start thinking is, you say that, okay, from this statement, can I assume this? No, that is your biggest mistake and the biggest trap. You don't have to assume it. This is your wrong interpretation. This question implies, while this statement was being written, by the author of the statement, what assumption he must have taken to be true is what you need to choose. This is not your thought process. This is not your assumption. Your personal opinions do not matter here. Please refrain from following them. Don't get too emotionally attached to these questions. That, oh no, why nearby slum areas are not affected? This is a very wrong thing. Cross it right away. No, don't do that. Only restrict yourself to what the statement is saying. From a neutral mindset, think what my author, while writing this, would have assumed. And why did he assume it? Because he felt this is so obvious. This is so obvious that I don't even have to write it down in the statement. So your assumption is never going to be a part of your statement, and your assumption can never be a restatement. So it will always be a sentence which is not a part of your statement. But you can clearly see that this will exist before the statement. So if you read the assumption, and after reading the assumption, your statement makes sense that, okay, yeah, I can assume this and then write it. So that assumption is your implicit assumption or correct assumption. Explicit means it is clearly visible in the statement, and explicit assumptions are not correct. Okay. Now read the statement again. The government, so supposedly some author is writing this, the government of state B has decided to relocate all the factories from the city with the immediate effect to reduce the water and air pollution. This is the statement. That's it. No slum area, nothing else has been discussed upon. Now, the author is assuming this, that people in the nearby slum areas are not affected by the smoke produced by the factories existing there. There is no point about this. This is a very vague assumption, and it is not directly connected in tandem to your statement. You will straight away reject this. I don't think that this is a problem for anybody. The problem arises in assumption 2. Those who worked in the factories may be able to manage traveling daily to the relocated place. While writing this statement, could I have assumed this? Yes, why not? If I am writing that, I am relocating the factories, or the government is relocating the factories, I think this can be assumed that probably those who were working in the factories will be mostly able to manage it, the travel. So I think moving the factories is a good option. Also, it is a possible case, may be able to. If they would have written definitely will be able to, you would have, this assumption would be a fallacy. But if it is saying may be able to, then definitely it is correct. It is true. This assumption is implicit. This is a valid assumption. So your answer is only assumption 2 is implicit. Option B is the correct answer. And that is why critical reasoning is very critical for a lot of my students. And these two criticals are different, please. Okay. Both these criticals have different meanings. So get your head clear about critical reasoning. If you want, I can bring some sessions for you wherein I can talk about this in depth, and then probably your understanding will be better. Next, data sufficiency, another pain point for my students, I'm sure. I'll give you 50 seconds, okay? Though 50 is too much, but still, you can take this time. Correct, Srividya, absolutely right. Okay, that was pretty quick. AIM. What is Rashmi's rank in the class? This is your question. Now look at the options first. Always look at the options in data sufficiency questions. Both the statements together are needed. One alone, two alone. So we'll have to check one alone and two alone first. So check one alone. There are 25 students in the class. They are asking you what is Rashmi's rank in the class. Can this data suffice your question? No. Can it answer your question? No. There are 25 students in the class. So what? How can I assume Rashmi's rank from there? So one alone is not sufficient. So this goes. Okay. And I think this also goes. Now let's check for two alone. There are 8 students who have scored less than Rashmi. And this is the biggest trap for you because you end up marking option C. Arey. You have to, when you're checking 2 alone, you have to forget that one existed. So remove it from your brain. Flush it out that 25 students are there. Just read this alone. What is Rashmi's rank in the class? There are 8 students who have scored less than Rashmi. So you can write this Rashmi, 8 students. But what about students on the top? We don't know that. We don't know the total. How will we find out Rashmi's rank? So then there are very smart students who tell me that Rashmi's rank is 9th from the bottom. That is not a rank. Were you ever given this rank in your school, in your college or in SSC? Okay, that over this student here, AIR 2 from the bottom. Not possible. Okay, so that is not a rank. That is why this data also is not sufficient. But if you take them together, then you can clearly tell me that okay, there are 25 people in the class, out of which there are 8 people after Rashmi. Rashmi is 9th from the bottom. So she is 26 minus 9 from the front, which is how much? So which is 17th from the front. So her rank is 17th. But you don't need to calculate that. You don't need to calculate that. Option A becomes my correct answer. Option A becomes my correct answer. Never, I will repeat, never try to solve the data sufficiency question completely. They are not bothered about Rashmi's actual rank. They just need from you whether this data is sufficient to calculate your answer or not. I am doing this so that you understand how this is happening. But you and the examination, while you solve this question, make it a habit. Make sure that you don't solve it. Resist that urge of solving the question till the end. Because sometimes puzzle or blood relations or big syllogism based questions can be asked. Coding, decoding based questions can be asked. And you will have that, the habit, that hunger to solve it and get the answer. Time waste. Okay. Next. Correct. Saurabh, Bhavna, absolutely right. But we don't require the answer. Okay. Okay. It was pretty easy actually. From 5 and 4, the first thing which comes into your mind is multiply minus 1. But when you do that here, it fails. The next thing is 5 into 3, 15 plus 4 is equal to 19. Or you simply subtract them. Subtract them, divide by 3. Subtract them, divide by 3. You can do that also. Either which ways it will click you. So 1 into 3 plus 4 equal to 7. And similarly, 6 into 3 plus 1 will give you your answer, that is 19. So we are multiplying this column with 3 and we are adding this column to get this column as the answer. So option C is the absolute correct answer here. Good job guys, very good. Next. Oh, inequalities. Correct, good, very good. Today I can see the actual enthusiasm in my students. Very good, very impressed. Okay. Thank you so much, the 8 students, those who have hit the like button. Thank you so much. I think the remaining 3 don't like the session as much. Yeah. So you can tell me what I need to improve on. I'll do that. Okay. N is greater than L. Let's see. N is greater than L. Some people will say you should talk less. Yeah. If you say that, I can do that. Not a problem. So we'll drop the equal to, of course. So greater than equal to. So we'll say greater than. So N is greater than L. N is greater than L. Absolutely correct. O equal to M. M and O. There will be no relation here because there is a mismatch in between. So this is not possible. Okay. So only conclusion 1 is true. Option C is the absolute correct answer. Good job, guys. Very good. Next. एनटीपीसी कौन मंथ होने का चांस है? शुभम और इस पे क्या कमेंट करूं? ये तो इट इज जस्ट लाइक प्रिडिक्टिंग, देयर इज नो क्लू. Actually, it was dependent upon the SSC examination, but now a lot of students are saying that because TCS will be free from the SSC exam this year, most probably, so then TCS can conduct the railway examination sooner. If that happens, then maybe any time in the month of May. But I think this all is prediction, nothing else. And if I start making videos on these, it is baseless basically. That is why I don't talk much about it. You can focus on what is in your control, nothing else. So focus on your preparation. 6 friends sitting around a circle. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are all facing outside. B sits third to the right of E. So this is E. 1, 2, 3. This is B. Who is immediate right of A? So E is to the immediate right of A. So this is A. Only one person sits between B and C. B and C. C has to be here. F sits second to the left of D. So second to the left of D. So this is D. This is F. What is position of D with respect to E? Second to the left. Second to the left, option A. Very easy question. Just remember they are facing outside. If you don't make them face outside, the question is gone. Okay, so just draw an arrow so that you remember. Next. Oh, calendar. How much time should I give you? 1 minute? Or 50 seconds? Chalo, give you 50. Okay, that's pretty quick. 13 January 2006, then 28 March 2008. Now, in this calculation, you have to be slightly careful, okay? Be slightly careful. Because a lot of students, when they subtract the years, they will also calculate the leap years, and that is where they end up making an error. So, there will be 2 options for you. From 13 January 2006, you go to 13 January 2008, and from there you calculate further. Okay. So, in that case, you can count your leap day in February 2008 only. Okay. Otherwise, you can straight away take it here because 2008 is a leap year and February is coming. But then don't count it in the month of February. Be careful, right? So the first step is 2008 minus 2006. We have 2 years. So that is 2 odd days. Don't count the leap years here. Okay. So we have 2 odd days here. Now we are on 13 January 2008. So in the month of January, we have 31 days. We are already done with 13. So how many days are left? Around 18 days will be left. So 18 remainder with 7 will give you how much? 4. Okay, February, now we will count 1 odd day because 29 days, and March we need to go till what date? It is 28th March. So 28 remainder with 7 will give you 0. So we are left with 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7. 7 remainder with 7 is again equal to 0. So basically, if this is a Friday, this is also going to be a Friday. Option B is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. Absolutely right, Saurabh. Good job. Argamita, absolutely correct. Okay, Bhavna, not a problem. Not a problem. Very honest. I love your honesty. Good job. Yes, correct. So what I can do is I have a plan already. I'll just repeat it once again for you. There are students who have requested for classes of calendar, critical reasoning, syllogism, but the difficult part. So only a few. These were the topics which were already shared with me. They wanted to learn this. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll plan sessions around this and bring it for you on the application. This is what I'm planning. So every Saturday, maybe I'll start with calendars. We'll practice about calendars. I'll give you a brief practice. Everything is free of cost. Come on the application Saturday 4 p.m. Okay, we'll do this there. The theory part I'll cover it there, and the practice we can do it on YouTube. All right. Interesting. This is an interesting alphabet test based question. I'll give you 50 seconds because this might be new for some students. Yes, Argamita, absolutely. Okay, puzzles also. Sure, Srividya. Puzzles will also be taken care of. Yes, Mitali, 4 p.m. on the application. Not on YouTube, on the application. Oliveboard application, I'll show it to you. Okay, I'll show it to you. After this question only, I'll show it to you. Most welcome, bacha. Not an issue. Okay, after I thanked the 8 students, a 9th one also liked the session. Thank you so much, the 9th one, whoever it was. Okay, so how many pairs of letters are there in the word enviable? E-N-V-I-A-B-L-E. How many pairs are there? So always start counting with 5, 14, 22, 9, 1, 2, 12, 5. Now between them as in the English alphabet. Yeah. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have one pair. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, no. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. It gone. 22, 23, not there. 22, not there. 9, 10, 11. 8, 7, 6. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We have another one. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 2, okay, 12, not there. So there are 3. I can see 3. So option C is the correct answer. Okay. Option C is the correct answer. Good job. Bhavna, Srividya, absolutely right. Next. So before we proceed, I'll just show it to you. I'll show you some pointers. So when you go on the Oliveboard website, either you can go on the website or you can download the application. The choice is yours. Oh, wow. 52% off. Go ahead if you're looking for test subscriptions. Okay. So on the dashboard, now on the courses section, click on the courses section. If you have an application, once you log into the application, exactly in the bottom, there is a ribbon. Okay. In that ribbon menu, you can see the section of courses, or here you can click on courses. As soon as you do that, the courses page will open. Just keep scrolling down. These are all the courses available. Oh, something went wrong, is it? So keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. It will take some time. Keep doing that. And then you will come to this section, which is free courses. Okay. Under this section, you can have reasoning, maths, free classes for all subjects are available. Just click on for English medium, there will be a tab for English medium. Okay. So click on that. This page will open up for you and you can see this is coming soon, coming soon. So they're all scheduled already. I might change this schedule. And if you see all classes here, you can see what all have already been conducted. So you can download the PDF and watch these practice sessions also. Right. So you can attend this session. I am planning to take these topics in these sessions now. All right. So every Saturday we can meet and practice some sessions theoretically and then come here for practice on the YouTube section. Apart from that, I think, yeah, that's about it. Also, yeah, Super Elite guys, this is a very important thing. If you're still looking for preparation of other examinations or anything and you're looking for a complete comprehensive package right now, maybe purchasing a single course or maybe going for a mock test alone might not be helpful. Go for a Super Elite subscription. It charges even lesser than the price of 2 courses. Even lesser than that. 3-digit values, 4-digit values initially. So just go ahead and check it out. It can be an absolute banger for all of you, and you can get, see, 2000 sessions, 750 mock test, doubt clearing sessions, concept videos, GK subject notes, everything will be taken care of, right? So go ahead and subscribe to the same if you are interested. We'll continue with our session now. No more deviation. Okay, this is an interesting format of question. Just check this. I'll give you 40 seconds. Try this question out. Okay, Mitali. Great, great, great. IL is a pair. Okay, let me see. Maybe I might have missed it. You try this. I might have missed it. No problem. Try this question. I'll get back to that. Maybe I might have missed it. So you'll have to observe the pattern and fill in the blanks accordingly. Okay. So see, G, 7 and 10 is plus 3. Okay. Then we have a blank here in the first position, and then we have 16. So obviously this will be plus 3 to give you 13, and then plus 3 to give you 16. So the third blank, 1, 2, 3 will be M. Third blank is M. So I think B is the correct answer, but let's check it further. Okay. For the second blank, we have P and M. So plus 3 again, and sorry, minus 3 again, and 13 and 10 minus 3. So 16 plus 3 is going to be 19. So S has to come here. So S is there, M is there. We have got our answer already, but still I'm completing it for you. At the third place, we have A, then third place, then we have I, and third place is M. So this is 9 plus 4, 14. So 9 minus 4, 5. E has to come here, minus 4A. So this is the second blank, and the last blank will be 22, 18 minus 4, 14 minus 4 is J, 10, which is option B. Okay, so this time this is not deciding the next sequence. This time this is deciding the sequence of the blanks which is being filled. An interesting format of asking a letter series based questions which will end up eating up your time. Yes, I'm so sorry. You guys were right. You guys were absolutely right. 9, 10, 11, 12 was the correct answer. So we would not have 3, we would have 4. So smart. Very good. Okay. Next. Okay, I think this is a bonus question. Don't attempt this. Don't answer this right now. It's a simple bonus question. You can take a screenshot and answer this in the comment box. So I'm giving something for you to comment on. Right? So definitely comment the answers, all of you. Comment the correct answer, not here, not now, after the bonus, after the session is over. So take the screenshot now, and once the session is over, you can send it across, right? I would like to see your comments, guys. It really makes a difference. So if you're liking the session, definitely hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and do comment. That is what is the most important thing for me. And on that note, I'll end the session here, guys. Thank you so much for joining live. Bye-bye. Namaskar. Jai Hind. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, you guys take care. Keep studying. Keep practicing. Most welcome, bacha. Saurabh is eager to give me an answer now only. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Chalo. Bye, guys. Most welcome, baby.